It's time. Let's do this. It's not going well so far.
My hypothesis going into this was that there would be more men interested in speed dating than women, and it turns out that that's very not true. I've only had one man submit an online interest form, and I've had 25 women.
I'm Rhea.
Donnie, nice to meet you.
Fun fact about Donnie, he's a Marvel nerd. Are you into Marvel?
You know what? No. My brother watches them, but I just can't get into anime. Okay.
Rejected.
Okay, we are in San Francisco for a schools event at Spin in partnership with this thing called Jigsaw.
Okay, so it was 90% women, and
if you like women,
gorgeous women,
there.
yes.
Go there.
But we over here doing matchmaking? Here's the ticket price. $775 to come to, I think it's in Texas, and go hopefully meet somebody.
Oh, hell no!
I have had 2 guys go from trying to talk to me to talking to my mother.
Come with me as I try out a singles event in Sydney.
Live from the Parkhouse bathroom, we're going to a speed dating event.
This video is for all the single men that live in Chicago, and we have almost 100 people RSVP'd, but we're looking for more male attendees.
Is anybody else insatiably lonely all the time?
Let's talk about becoming unexpectedly single in your 30s.
Last night I did speed dating in Santa Monica, and I actually didn't get any guys' phone numbers at the end of the night.
They ended up being more girls. And
Hello, fellas, fellow girls. So you want to get invited to a singles event in New York City? Well, I'm hosting, so don't worry. Everybody's invited. Make sure you're checking out on Instagram, and I will have more information there. We will be having a Halloween bash next. Make sure you're following. Bye, love.
My friend suggested I go speed dating. I'm like, that's for people who are really desperate. So I went. Speed dating's where you go on miniature dates with several different women, and you can either meet someone or get rejected 30 times in a night. It's like 4 years of high school wrapped up in a couple hours.
There's a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating.
Here we go with the shaming tactics. Men are cheap. They don't got no money. Why do men have to have money in order to be around you? Why? It's pointless. That's tricking. That's all that is. All these women want is a free handout. Dating is fun for women. It's an interview and a pain for men. This is why men don't want to do it. Men don't want to pay their hard-earned money to a random chick just for them to say, oh, I don't want to do it. You're not good enough. I'm not feeling a spark. I don't feel a connection, and then ghosting them. Why would a man want to continue to put up with that torture?
So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
What is it with men these days and not wanting to date?
So I have to cancel the singles event that I planned to be on my farm this weekend. Y'all know I'm an event planner and I have a fish farm, and I advertised a fishing for love event where singles could come here and fish and have dinner and meet each other in person, not on a dating app. And 5 women RSVP'd yes, and 1 man.
I left my boyfriend and I've been traveling for 10 days and I've slept with 22 people in that 10 days.
Something is wrong with you!
My goal was 20 and I just hit 22 this morning. It's 1 p.m. now here in Paris and I need to check out because I'm going home. I really doubt I'm going to get another one on the board, either on the plane or on my...
What is the goal of just getting ran through by countless dudes? Why? I'm telling you, these chicks don't have a father in their life. So they seek it from all other men. They seek validation and attention and approval from random dudes.
I think 22 is where we're going to cap it out.
Part 2 of why men don't come to brunches.
That I got of angry black men
dogging us out so bad, saying how we want y'all to pay for stuff and just the lies. If I'm inviting you to a brunch, that means me and my girls already got our tickets and our tables. What do we need your stuff for? What's that little money gonna do? Majority of the women making more money anyway. So why would I care for that? All I said was, we want to hang with y'all. Why I can't say we want to hang with the black men? Why can't the black men come enjoy a brunch with us and chill and just eat and have a good time? You be home by 6 and watch the game. Why would y'all rather choose being with all men?
You know why? Because our friends, our homeboys, our buddies, they don't criticize us. They don't put us down. They don't talk about how terrible men are and all this other crap. And here's the thing: these women, only thing they want you to do is come to these brunches, and they do want you to pay. Now, you might not pay at the first brunch, but they'll invite you to something else and you'll pay then. Eventually, you're going to be paying for something for a woman. This is what they see us as. They see us as walking ATMs. A lot of these chicks, that we get the impression that, for the most part, women don't like us. That a whole species just dislikes men, and they want to be with a bear. Call the bear to go to the brunch. How would you do that? These women just want attention, and when they see men tap out and say, "You know what? I ain't going to no brunch. I ain't going to no singles events. I ain't doing none of that." Now these women panic. Now they're frustrated because they're not getting the attention from us anymore. Hold the line, guys.
I never seen a world where men be so thirsty to just be with men and not women. And complain when women invite y'all to something. We just want to have a good time with y'all. Why y'all so mad at us?
She also says, I tried to lure more men in with barbecue and burn-ins. Why weren't beautiful, dressed up women enough? You know why it's not enough? Because men are tired. Even a woman who's attractive or dressed up and got the makeup going, men are like, man, that ain't even worth it. Men are choosing peace of mind over a headache and a bill. This is the truth. For all you ladies that's listening, this is the truth. Men are just tired. I don't think women think men get tired of dealing with them. The emotional trauma and the garbage and being a human doing and a walking ATM. And men are tired. We're not just robots where we don't have any feelings or emotions. We get burnt out too. A lot of guys are like, man, when they see events like this, they're like, man, I already know that I'm going to go there. I'm going to get judged. I already know women going to be on some garbage. I already know women going to be standoffish. They think I got to approach them all the time. Men see women as a CrossFit competition. You got to jump through this hoop. You got to climb this. You got to do this. And at the end, I can probably get some box. I can probably get some bedroom.
We just left the event.
So bad.
I think we were just saying that we think that we've actually hit rock bottom.
No, it was actually.
We think we've actually hit rock bottom, and I think we were either punked, catfished,
or it felt like a sick joke.
How are y'all even attractive? Let's just be real. The chick on the left is an average looking chick. The chick on the right is below average and overweight.
I was like, literally thinking to myself, like, why am I, like, how did I get here?
How did I get here?
If you guys can see, unfortunately, it was 90% women at this singles event. Look at all those chicks. All those women walking around. All of them. Dozens of them. And barely no men. Men don't like attending these events. Ladies, y'all gonna have to stop going up to men. Y'all gonna have to start approaching men. Look at all of them. Like ants on a piece of bread.
Is anybody else like insatiably lonely all the time? Like what happened since that none of us hang out or see each other anymore? No, it's not just me. I keep seeing like we're in a loneliness epidemic. I talk to my other friends who I don't live near and have the same problem. So like, how do we fix it?
This video is for all the single men that live in Chicago and don't have plans this Thursday. My name's Ashley Coates and I throw singles events almost every Thursday around Chicago. This week, we're going to be in Lincoln Park at Parlay, starts at 7:30, and we have almost 100 people RSVP'd, but we're looking for more male attendees. So if that's you and you want to attend, head to the Thursday dating app. You can purchase your ticket and I'll see you there.
For how severely he screwed my life up.
Single in Los Angeles. Well, like, guess what? Throwing the biggest and the best chaotic singles party yet. Truly, it's the biggest venue I've ever worked with. And it's my favorite bar, Harlow, August 12th. Shit is going the down. An amazing sponsor coming on board. I'm raffling off some really cool prizes. We're going to have a lit DJ, and it's your last chance of finding love before cuffing season. So don't fuck this up. Thank you so much. Bye.
We're going to talk about the fucking event that I just went to, because what the hell, Miami? What the hell? I'm going through this event, walking down this, like, I don't even know what you want to call aisle, okay? She's walking down the aisle. Every single guy that came up to me was over 40. Yeah, sister. Yeah, sister, you heard me right. Over 40. Maybe over 50, actually. Over 50. These men were like, it's like a dog that you haven't fed in a week. They were like, who let you out of the ALF? Who let you out? Part of me was like, but then the other part of me was like, yes, Grandpa, put me on your will. I loved you.
I have had 2 guys go from trying to talk to me, one I actually went out with, to talking to my mother. They DM'd my mother knowing she was my mother.
Cheers, amiga. Cheers to being single and ready to mingle. She's not with the main guy.
It is very, very common to dream about an ex, to think about an ex.
Even if they're in a happy relationship?
Yes.
Wow.
If you're offended that your partner still thinks about other past lovers or potential lovers, it's going to be a long life.
What?
If you live in Chicago and you're single, watch this video. Starting here in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be hosting singles events with Thursday, the dating app. The whole premise is to basically get offline and meet singles in person. These events are the perfect way to get yourself out there and just know people in the room around you are also single. We're going to keep the ratio even to men and women, and it's going to be a really freaking great time. So if it's something that you might be interested in, follow along. I'll share more details on how you can sign up.
You're better off single with high standards than in a relationship settling for less.
Y'all, I've been single a hot minute. Because let me tell you, I've been on all the apps. I've been outside. I've been wearing it on my forehead that I'm single. Telling everybody, hook me up with somebody. Y'all ain't got a friend, a coworker, a young uncle, an old nephew. And I done tried, y'all. I really have. I'm hoping at some point there's like a wave of divorces and then my man will be released from his contract. But I don't know. I'm losing hope, y'all.
Imagine coming to like a singles event and all you do is hang out with your best friends because no one will talk to you. Are we too hot? Peyton, are we too sexy?
I think we're too sexy.
We're too sexy.
We've got to be.
100%. Like, something's not adding up here.
Live from the Parkhouse bathroom, we're going to a speed dating event because I sent my friend Allie a speed dating invite, thinking it was board game speed dating, thinking it was going to be a joke, and we would just both like it and say we should go, and then never actually go. And immediately she said, "I bought a ticket," so here we are. We have no idea what to expect. I expect to lose. I'm gonna win.
Well, guys, it's another failed Friday night date. And you know what? Like, I don't even want to come on here. I don't know. Maybe I'm back in another stage where it's like pretty clear I should just be by myself.
I signed up for a singles event on Valentine's Day, and here's how it went. It was fun, but there was more girls than there were guys. It was definitely like The Bachelor a little bit.
Men don't go to these. Men do not go to singles events.
Going to another singles event, and this is my outfit.
Stop paying money to go to singles events. Men don't go. Stop it.
So I would love to hear from you all as to why you think men don't attend singles events.
Come with us to a Thursday event. No attractive men found.
The attractive men are not at the bars anymore. You know where they are on a Friday night? They're at the fucking gym. I mean, once late at night yesterday on a Friday night. Tattoos, muscles.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date? Because these guys don't want a real woman. They want a fantasy. They want to live in this fake fantasy world. They would rather jack off to some screen, to some robot, rather than actually deal with a real human being and what comes with that. You know why? Because it's easier. And I am done. I'm done.
Please, 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 please,
Please, please, Walter, please, 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 please.
Can you please stop acting like that?
I can't.
All right, calm down.
I'm hosting my first in-person speed dating event in early February, and my hypothesis going into advertising this speed dating event was that
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
more men would want to do the speed dating than women. Why did I think that? I thought that because online dating for men is kind of like one of those 80-20 things. 20% of the men get 80% of the matches and vice versa. So like 80% of the men get 20% of the matches. It's pretty lopsided for online dating. My impression was, my hypothesis going into this was that there would be more men interested in speed dating than women.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And it turns out that that's very not true. I've only had one man submit an online interest form, and I've had 25 women. It's a very small speed dating event, so I can only have 8 women and 8 men. But now I'm like, oh my God, is this The Bachelor? Are we doing The Bachelor? Do I need to change things here? I'm a little thrown off. Why? Why is this happening? If you have any insight into this, let me know.
Come speed dating with us. Train to Leeds.
Going out, last few weekends I've been out, it hasn't been a drinking kind of weekend.
Makeup check. You're here, let's sign in.
30 to 45, yeah, the middle one.
And what? So what?
I feel like I do need
Jen, shout your name.
Waiting. Getting nervous now. Oh, it's time. Let's do this. It's not going well so far. Get that drink down, you girl. Sat on my own. Story of my life. I'll just have my drink. Cheers.
No, let's give you that. We're going to go because I'm not really feeling it, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah, thank you, though.
You should have gone in the younger age group.
I know.
Get that lift here now.
Things so it came quicker than... Oh my God, it's come. Bye. Bye-bye.